Okay, let's take a look at how to get started with Agile marketing. If you're like many people, you may think that you get started by getting certified Scrum Master training. But I think this is a mistake for 3 reasons. The first is that certified Scrum Master training is designed for software developers. And while many of the concepts are the same, the language is the same, you want training that is specifically adapted to the needs of marketing. Second, certified Scrum Master training is for Scrum Masters. There's generally only one Scrum Master per team, and sometimes a Scrum Master will serve 2 or 3 teams. But the rest of the team needs training as well. The third reason, and I think the most important, is that starting with process like Scrum or Kanban puts the cart before the horse. There are several things that you need to do before you get started with the details of Scrum and Kanban. I suggest a different approach that I call the 6 disciplines of Agile marketing. This isn't an idle framework. This is based on 10 years of experience with helping over 70 organizations adopt Agile marketing. It is also the basis of my book called The 6 Disciplines of Agile Marketing. Let's take a look at each discipline in turn, and then I'll also talk about 4 shifts that organizations need to make in their organizational culture to be successful with Agile marketing. The first discipline is alignment. Before teams begin applying Agile to their marketing practice, they need to get aligned along 2 dimensions. The first is why. Why are you implementing Agile marketing? Everyone on the team needs to internalize this and support it. The second alignment is, what does success look like and how are you going to measure it? Now, these sound obvious, but I find that many teams don't get this alignment first, and it really helps to have this alignment. Now, alignment is also an ongoing discipline, particularly as it refers to getting alignment with the needs of the customer and the goals of the business. If Agile marketing helps us get more done, alignment ensures that we're getting the right things done. The second discipline is structure. How do you organize a marketing team to maximize your chances of success with Agile marketing? This discipline requires that teams understand when to organize around skill sets, things like social media, digital marketing, demand generation, and when to organize cross-functional teams. That is, teams that have all the skills necessary to complete their work and to meet the business goals. I cover the details of this in my book and to some extent on several blog posts on this blog. The third discipline is process, and this is where most teams start, adopting either Scrum or Kanban or a mashup of the 2 to apply to their marketing practice. Now, as I said before, it's very important that you get training that is specific to the needs of marketing when you start learning about Scrum or Kanban. It's also important that you understand that learning these processes is not a one-time thing. It's very important that you evolve your practice of Scrum or Kanban over time, not only to get more effective in your practice, but also to adapt to the changing needs of your business as it changes. The fourth discipline, and one that is at the core of Agile marketing, is validated learning. Learning because we need to learn how to satisfy the needs and wants of our customers. And validated because we determine what works and what doesn't, not through wishful thinking or figuring out whatever metrics support that this was successful, but by rigorous measurement and data analysis. Now, this discipline could also be called learn faster through iterating faster. And it's really important that we do validated learning at pace, that we do it quickly. Those organizations that iterate faster, learn faster, and are more likely to be successful. The fifth discipline is adapting to change, something that is necessary both for the modern practice of marketing and for the times that we live in. Now, to some extent, the processes that we use and the general attitude that we bring to Agile marketing help us adapt to change. But there are some specific techniques that are part of this discipline, and that's something I cover in my book and in my courses. The final and sixth discipline is creating remarkable customer experiences. Now, I use this phrase, creating remarkable customer experiences, in two senses. One is that the experiences are incredible, they're remarkable. But the second is the sense that Seth Godin talks about, that people remark upon or tell others about the experience that they have. And that is critical to marketing in the modern world. Now, this discipline requires that marketing collaborate with all parts of the organization to create experiences that delight and that differentiate us from the competition. As marketers, we are no longer just stewards of the brand, we are stewards of the customer experience. Mastering this discipline, creating remarkable customer experiences, is very difficult, but it has the potential for having the most impact of any of the 6 disciplines. These 6 disciplines apply to individuals and teams within an organization. However, in my experience, you can't attain the full benefits of Agile marketing without making some shifts at the organizational level, both in terms of beliefs and behaviors. And I call these the 4 shifts that are represented on the outside of the diagram. The first shift is a shift to outcomes over outputs. And this represents the centrality of marketers taking responsibility for delivering outcomes, business results, over delivering outputs, marketing materials, content, more campaigns. As marketers, we must change our mindset from we're succeeding because we deliver more and more stuff to we're taking responsibility for delivering business outcomes. The second shift is from a campaign mentality where we spend a lot of time planning campaigns, executing them, getting them perfect the first time, and then declaring victory, to a mentality of continuous improvement and getting stuff out there quickly to test it with customers. Now, this can be very difficult for many marketers who just cringe at the idea of sending anything out to the marketplace that is anything less than perfect. But getting things out there quickly, testing them, getting feedback early is more important than getting it perfect the first time. The third shift is from an internal focus to a customer focus. Now, this needs to be more than just happy talk. Who doesn't say that they're not customer focused? But to be truly customer focused is hard. Are we aligned to the wants and needs of our customers rather than just being aligned on our business objectives? Do we know deeply and understand deeply our customers and their needs? And lastly, is our organization, its structures, and its processes set up in such a way that it can quickly and effectively respond to changes in customer behavior and to the customer itself, to different customer bases? That's the challenge of the third shift. The fourth shift is a shift in how decisions get made. Are all decisions made top down, or does information flow to the person or the part of the organization that is best suited to make each decision? Now, I could talk about this for hours, but this approach, the 6 disciplines and the 4 shifts, is what differentiates and makes unique my approach to training and coaching. If you'd like to know more, check out the sections on training and coaching below or reach out to me on the contact page. I look forward to helping you with your Agile journey.